Independence Day, 4th of July. Today is a day that us as Americans like to celebrate freedom. Most of us do so with barbecues and fireworks and some measure of intoxication. What I intend to start my day with, though, is celebrating my freedom of action with an hour of conditioning on the Stepmill. And that kind of leads me into a frequently asked question that is somewhat related to topics that we often discuss on this channel, like habit, discipline, motivation, these kinds of things. And that's, without necessarily having a specific goal in mind, where does the drive, where does the passion to train all the time come from? Where it comes from, at least speaking for myself, is an understanding that ultimately the true value is in the process and not in the outcome. What do I mean by that? When you hear the experts say something like, VO2 max, grip strength, leg strength, these kinds of things are the greatest predictors of longevity, what do you take away from that? How does grip strength, VO2 max, and leg strength contribute to your freedom from poor health? How do those things contribute to longevity? Well, from a purely outcome-based perspective, you could go down the road of, all right, well, I need to do activities that max out those three attributes. So sprints, squats, and some kind of pulling, hanging, grabbing type thing, right? And let's say you start early in life, like in your teens or your 20s. And so you get, a massively strong squat and deadlift, and you can do a ton of pull-ups, and you can sprint really fast. And then you hit your mid-20s and your 30s, and all those things start to go down a little bit. And then you hit your 40s, and they go down a little bit more. And pretty soon, you kind of lose the motivation to keep working on them because you're really, at this point, trying to keep them from getting worse as opposed to making them better. And then, like many younger folks that were exceptional athletes in their youth, they just kind of quit and succumb to the doldrums of modern adult life and all the health problems concomitant with that. Conversely, if you're process focused, you begin to realize that the reason why VO2 max, grip strength, and leg strength are predictors for a long life, it is because the people that have the highest marks in those particular things later in life have to have been doing a meaningful amount of work to that point to still have those metrics. In other words, it's not the number of your VO2 max, it's the fact that relative to your age group it's high because this entire time you've been doing the exercise to make it that way. Having goals are great. I have plenty of my own and I think everyone should have them. But if you're solely goal oriented and you don't appreciate the process, you'll miss that it's the struggle to achieve those goals where most of our actual reward comes from. And that is why I'm so passionate about the process. Fitness is freedom, folks. Enjoy your holidays. Thanks for watching.